Hey guys, Rumblefish here. Welcome back to part 2 of Secret Weapons of the Noble Court in Star Wars Uprising. Let's jump right in. Fruit? You sent me to that snake pit for fruit?
The seeds are like potential.
You carry it. Take great care. Do not consume it. Protect the seeds with your life. Imagine the seeds are like the potential within you, the need to burst from a shell and reach into the invisible web of life. To touch the lives of others, far away and down generations, you see? Go back to do not consume and let's start over. Bah, I know the lesson then. A different lesson. She's almost as difficult as you, Ambrosio. I wouldn't know, Mentor. The past. We begin at the beginning. Clever, yes? Long ago, Matau belonged to Hutts. Long ago, Nathoan nobles ruled our sector. They would meet and seek peace together at Matau's Shrine of Dynasties. It is forbidden by the Empire now, but you must reach it. Look, maybe we should just call it a day. Whatever you're teaching may not be for me. You promised to see this through, for your past, for your destiny. I was hoping you forgot that. Guess I'm heading back to the wastelands. Back to the ruins of Matau. Lightside mission Forgotten Peace. You questioned Zeeth about sending you to collect fruit. He claimed that the fruit was part of the lesson, but you had no idea what he was talking about. Because you failed to understand his lesson, he wants you to return to Matau for another lesson. Bound by your promise to Zeeth to see his teachings through to the end, you agreed. He wants you to return to Matau and seek the Shrine of Dynasties, the place where the Hutts and Nathoan once met to discuss matters of peace and cooperation. Just one reward tier. You mustn't doubt the Mentor. I can't tell you his reasons, but he will show you something important. You don't have to make excuses for him, so he's a mentor to the nobles, right? And there have been others, years back? You understand correctly. And he looks like a noble himself, but he's not one. So can just anyone become a mentor, or... Where his kind come from, even I do not know. The noble court accepts the gifts its members offer, as should you. Find the shrine. More architecture, similar to that we've seen in the early game Matau maps, covered in moss. Ooh. I was not expecting stormtroopers here. I was expecting rohypos or lizards or lizard men even, but not stormtroopers. But our flamethrower makes quick work of them. Burn up all their crockery. Yeah, another reason that I do that is I destroy all the barrels and pots and things is because not only do you get money for them, but if you find yourself in a fight and you're clicking around, sometimes if you click too close to them, you'll end up targeting them instead of clicking the ground where you want to move to. Oh, that guy's hard to target. So, yeah, I like to clear those out before a fight if I can, so that I don't end up accidentally clicking on those and targeting them when I'm trying to maneuver around or do whatever. Trouble getting the right position there. My flamethrower is cutting through these guys like a sharp knife through warm butter. I haven't tried the, what's it called? The cutting beam or whatever it is. I haven't tried it yet, but I guess it would probably make sense to use something like that, because I think it targets a single enemy if you're going to be in a boss fight or something. But the AoE, even as small as it is, that you get from the flamethrower is really hard to beat. I have another character that I play that I went back and started over from the beginning to see if I could correct some of the mistakes I made in the early game with the new character. And after having the flamethrower, it just feels like a totally different game to go back and have Holdout Blaster. How many guys are going to come out of this building? I think I'm going to stumble into the Stormtrooper barracks here. Alright. We'll take advantage of that back to station right there. This looks like a boss fight, maybe? Or at least just more Stormtroopers. Get up there, there we go. Let them come to me. My cooldown's time to tick down instead of running into the next fight. Where do these guys keep coming from? Okay, there's a door over there, but still. Wow, so they weren't kidding. The Empire doesn't want us to come here anymore. They had like a... Geez, how many would that be? At least a platoon. Maybe a company of stormtroopers stationed here in this derelict temple, just in case, on the off chance that somebody like myself were to show up. Alright, found your shrine. Smells like history. You want me to carve my name on it or something?
You owe me.
Let's tally it up, huh? First, I pay you half in advance for delivery. Think to myself, happy, buddy, you done a kind thing. What the...
Funny.
Just don't cry on my shoulder when we put the mad dog down. Ambrosio? Zeeth? I don't know what mean little trick this is, but... We've done nothing, Ro, but Zeeth promised you your past, and I suspect that's what you found. Come back, continue the journey. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. Lots of stormtroopers, but they really weren't that tough. I guess I shouldn't be surprised considering there was only one level of difficulty, and my character rating was well past it. Sort through the junk here. Nothing worth keeping. Everything for the salvage pile. And another faceted electrum that will go into storage because I cannot use it yet. Okay, so here we are, back to talk to Zeeth and Ambrosio. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We'll do the turn-in at the beginning of the next episode, so we'll have a nice little introduction for that one. So, until next time, Part 3 is Secret Weapons of the Noble Court. This is Rumblefish, and I'll see you then.